Adolf Hitler was born on April 20, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, Austria-Hungary, now Austria, to Alois Hitler and Clara Polzl. He had 5 siblings, though only he and his younger sister, Paula, survived into adulthood. His early years were marked by familial challenges and poor academic performance. He had a strained relationship with his father, who wanted him to pursue a career in the civil service, while Hitler aspired to be an artist. At the age of 18, Hitler moved to Vienna in an attempt to study art but faced financial difficulties and struggled to gain admission to art school. World War I. When World War I broke out in 1914, Hitler volunteered to join the German army. He served as a soldier on the Western and Eastern fronts and was wounded in combat. The war deeply affected him, and he developed a strong sense of nationalism and anti-Semitism. He believed that Germany had been betrayed by politicians and Jews. Rise to power. After the war, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, which later became the National Socialist German Workers' Party, Nazi Party. He became a powerful orator, delivering impassioned speeches that attracted followers. In 1923, Hitler and the Nazi Party attempted to overthrow the Weimar Republic in what became known as the Beer Hall Putsch. The coup failed, and Hitler was arrested and sentenced to prison. During his time in prison, Hitler wrote his autobiography, Mein Kampf, outlining his political ideology and vision for Germany. He also began to build a network of loyal supporters. After his release, Hitler focused on political strategies and sought power through legal means. In 1933, he was appointed Chancellor of Germany by President Paul von Hindenburg. Hitler quickly moved to consolidate his power. The Reichstag fire in 1933 led to the Reichstag Fire Decree, which curtailed civil liberties and allowed for the arrest of political opponents. The Enabling Act of 1933 gave Hitler the authority to pass laws without the Reichstag's approval, effectively granting him dictatorial powers. Hitler's government implemented a campaign of repression, censorship, and propaganda to maintain control. Foreign policy in World War II. Hitler pursued an aggressive foreign policy, seeking to expand German territory and influence. This led to the annexation of Austria in 1938, and the occupation of the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia. In 1939, Hitler's invasion of Poland led to the outbreak of World War II, as Britain and France declared war on Germany. Over the course of the war, Nazi Germany invaded and occupied numerous countries in Europe, with a campaign that included the use of blitzkrieg tactics and massive military offensives. The Holocaust, the systematic genocide of millions of Jews and other minority groups, occurred during this time, with the establishment of concentration and extermination camps. End of World War II and Hitler's death. The defeat of Nazi Germany in World War II occurred as Allied forces launched offensives that pushed back German forces. The turning point came with the Soviet victory at Stalingrad and the Allied D-Day landings in France in 1944. As the Allies closed in on Berlin, Adolf Hitler committed suicide in April 1945. Nazi Germany surrendered unconditionally in May 1945, marking the end of the war in Europe. This event led to the process of denazification, the Nuremberg trials, and the division of Germany and Berlin into zones of occupation by the Allied powers. Legacy. Hitler's legacy is one of infamy due to the atrocities committed by Nazi Germany during his rule, including the Holocaust. After World War II, the Nuremberg trials were held to prosecute top Nazi officials for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Many were sentenced to imprisonment or executed. Hitler's life and ideology continue to be studied and examined to understand the factors that led to the rise of authoritarianism, totalitarianism, and the devastating consequences of his rule. Adolf Hitler's life and actions had a profound impact on the 20th century and remain a significant topic of historical study and reflection.